Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how to swipe from the edge of a screen. Let's get started. Here, you see we have two images, the setting home screen and the Wi-Fi drill down screen, which is floating off to the side of the artboard. There's also a separate status bar here, which will stay in the same place throughout the whole interaction. Before we get started, make sure that the X position of the second screen matches the width of your screen. Otherwise, you'll see a blank space in between the two screens during the transition. Create a rectangle and set the fill layer alpha, not the opacity, to 0. This invisible layer will act as a hotspot for us to initiate the transition to the Wi-Fi screen. Create a tap transition from this layer to a duplicate of this artboard. Grab all the layers except the status bar in this new artboard and shift them over until the Wi-Fi screen is centered on the artboard. Before we add the edge swipe, let's create a new invisible hotspot on top of the settings button with another tap transition back to the first artboard. Now that we have the tap transitions working, let's add the edge swipe from the Wi-Fi screen back to the settings home screen. Create a new rectangle on this second artboard and drag it down until it fits the whole screen height. We'll eventually make this hotspot invisible as well, but leave it as is for now so you can see how the different drag transitions work. Create a drag end transition from this screen edge layer to the first artboard. Since this transition should only work when you swipe horizontally, let's also change the vertical drag state to static. You'll notice that the transition works, but the screen doesn't swipe until you release the layer. To fix this, we need to use a drag begin transition instead. Delete the drag end transition and create a drag begin transition from this screen edge layer to the first artboard. Now that the swipe transition is working as expected, set the fill alpha of this edge swipe layer to 0. That's it.